Hey guys, welcome to part two. We got cut off. And so, another thing that happened was that it was a lot more work. I noticed that when duality shows up here, this was just accepting the job position. This was it. All I had to do was go to the interview, accept the job position. The heart's desire requires working on yourself. I had to get the applications. I had to reach out to teachers that I haven't talked to in years. I had to do a bunch of work. I had to fill out these applications. I had to do all these new things that I haven't done before. It expanded me. This didn't expand me. I've been in a job interview before. I've accepted higher paying positions before that was lower than the one I was currently with. I've done that before. That wasn't anything new, but this expanded me. That's how I know it came from my heart. So when you do the difficult thing, when you do the hard thing, that's expansive, that's growth, that's your heart's desire. And that is something that I've noticed. It is going to take work and it's going to be a little difficult, but it's not going to be like, oh my God, this is like impossible. This is like me trying to knock down a wall. This is not going to work. No, the portal is wide open. You just have to go and get it. But realize that here, that's not your heart's desire. That's easy. It's almost too easy. It's great. You can accept it. You can snatch it, whatever. Yeah. But that's easy. That's not expansive. That's not your heart's desire. You can stay here, but there's going to be a whole bunch of resentment, regrets, just staying comfortable. You're going to be in the same spot for a very, very, very long time until something else catastrophically happens. And then you have two choices again, right? Because this cycle does repeat on different levels. And that is like, I think that is very, very important because I didn't know anything about this until I'm in it. And when your awareness, when you just understand it, that's just what it is. And so, yeah. So I went for my heart's desire. So let me tell you what happens when you follow your heart's desire. You find out who you are and who you are not very, very quickly. And you kind of transform in a way that, for me, I transformed in a way that for the best. Like, I learned how to do my makeup. I learned that opportunities grow on trees for me. Like, my life, like my mindset changed. The way I present myself changed. I am presentable every single where I go. I am I know how to make myself happy. I found myself who I am, who I stand for. I know where I begin and where others start in my life. And I know what I want in relationships and friendships and family. My relationships got better with friendships and family as well. And so many great and amazing things happened. And I and it led to more and more and more transformation in my life that just grew me in ways, and I'm steady growing and I'm steady expanding my, what I can hold, and it's just getting bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. And it's like the more I worked on myself, the more I cleared out trauma and things that were holding me back and kind of keeping my mind limited. And then all those beliefs, reprogramming them, it just got bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. Like, my container just got bigger and bigger and bigger. So I can hold a lot more than I thought I could. And that's how I'm able to hold all of these different relationships without feeling like, oh, my social battery is going to die and all of that. I used to be there, but now my social battery does not die because I know how to regulate my nervous system in the moment. So I'm no longer burned out. I'm actually excited to get to know all these people. Like I used to be the type of person where I would say, "Oh, my social battery is dead and I cannot like not function." When I cleared out the gunk and stuff, it was so easy for me to hold space. And it was because like throughout the week, throughout my days, I would have all of my energy to myself. So when I would meet up with others or speak to others, I'd keep it short and sweet to the point. I'm no longer over giving my energy to feel like that weird like people pleasing thing where we have to stay on the phone long and not wanting to reject the other person or make them not feel something. No, 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 no. That is something that I had to give up completely because I realized that's why my social battery was dying, because I was giving away a lot of energy. And to top that off, I would just definitely like to say that when you start active listening, you give away less of your energy. If you're just yap, 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 telling all your business, not letting the other person talk, no wonder why your social battery is dead. It's because you're talking too much and you're not even listening to build a meaningful relationship with someone. And that is something that I had to realize. So don't, and also don't blame yourself. Just blame human nature. This is just how we are. But the thing is, you have to learn these things. These are skills that you just have to learn, or you're going to continue to hit your head over and over and over again, or touch the stove over and over and over again until you learn that, okay, the stove is hot. Maybe I should stop touching it. Maybe I should just learn the rules and follow the rules. Like, instead of just making it hard for yourself. Because I definitely used to be in the whole blaming them, blaming me, blaming, like, no. Just blame the entire system of human nature. And guess what? You're going to have to accept human nature because that is what it is and it is not changing. Because evolution precedes time. And you cannot win. That is just how it is. Like, yeah. It's not about games or manipulation or any of that. It's literally just a dynamic that you live in. It's literally just rules. Like how we have a rules, if you do something and you go to, you get locked up, that is just the game. If you do this in the game, this is what happens. So blaming you and blaming others, it's not really going to help you. You can learn that the hard way by doing it over and over again. Sure, that's a choice. I realized that I did not want to do that anymore because I kept running into the same wall over and over and over again, and I didn't want to do that anymore. And so I had to let that go. And what I realized, I found myself having a lot more energy, and I found myself more empowered and able to lead myself in ways that I didn't think I could be. And realizing that when you clear out all the gunk, when you do all the work, you have a lot more space. You're no longer like overwhelmed by so many things. You're able to regulate your nervous system in the moment. You're able to calm yourself down. You're no longer calling somebody to calm you down. Obviously, if you're dealing with things and you need a therapist, sure, that's fine. But when you do get to a certain point, like you are able to regulate self, that is something that is so freeing once you get there. And again, everybody's on their own step. Definitely don't rush because you'll end up in a worse place than you started with. So I will definitely say that. But yeah, like for me, everything is a blessing for me. Even if I lost something, it's still a blessing because it's all leading me to my heart's desire. I just have to follow. I just have to go in the right direction. And the way I know it's the right direction is the emotion tied to it. So if it's comfortable, if it's what I know, or if there's resistance and I'm scared what's gonna happen and the unknown and leap of faith energy, all of those things, like, and it's gonna probably be something that you've never really done before or you've contemplated, but you're just like, oh my gosh, if I do this, like, there's no going back. Yes, you're right. There is no going back. Once you start making decisions based off your heart's desire, there is no going back. And most people are not operating out of their heart's desire. But once you do, the possibilities are endless. And so, yeah. So if you guys didn't check out my monthly snail mail wait list, definitely sign up. The link is in my bio and in my community tab. And happy St. Patrick's Day. And I hope you guys have a wonderful and beautiful day. And shout out to all of my subscribers. Thank you guys for liking my video and continuing to support my page continuously. It means the world to me. And I will see you guys in the next video.